Wow. We are now like, I don't know, 2,000 feet or meters in elevation. Like the air's getting pretty thin. It's where they tested these bikes properly, like in the making of them, where Manny came here to test. And it's good to see the elevation changes and how the bikes run, and there's no difference. They're running smooth. They've also got these little fork things on the front mud guard to stop mud coming up and hitting you. There's so many little pieces on this bike that's just nice little touches. I think the electronic power valve just seems so much smoother. I'm less scared of it. But saying that, I mean, it feels quite powerful, this. But definitely with this new frame, feel the wheels on the floor a lot more. Wow. This is hurting the hands. Oh. Where'd they go? Ooh. This is quite sketch. Ooh. These are so loose. Oh, I see where we're going for lunch over there. Got to make it there first. Wow. Oh, Sean's off. Ooh. You okay? Let's make it down in one piece. This is not showing how steep it is, that's for sure. So loose. Should not have gone that way. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. They said it was going to be tough. So the KTM 300 EXC 2024, what can you say about this bike? It's amazing. It really is amazing. So compared from the TPI to this TBI, it runs so much smoother. So like the throttle is smooth, everything is smooth. It does feel a little bit more powerful, maybe because it's brand new, but I'm not sure. But like just popping the clutch, it has a lot of power just to blip. The difference with these two strokes are with the electric power valve, before you had to use a spring to change the power band. Now it's hand adjustable, so you can actually adjust it on the trails. Instead of taking the cap off and putting a new spring in, you can adjust it. Most things are hand adjustable, so the suspension forks on these new bikes is hand adjustable top and bottom. But the 300 itself just feels like a better running bike, whereas with my TPIs in the past, I have had a few problems with sensors going and all that kind of stuff. But with these new models, it seems like they've got rid of a lot of the electrical components that used to fail. So now there's not really much of that left, and it's just a basic old style two-stroke really. It does have a box under the seat, which has 5 green lights to tell you that everything's working fine, and then if something goes wrong on the bike, one of those lights will go red and it'll point you into the general direction on the bike where the problem is, so you can go and find it yourself and fix it. Me personally, I enjoyed the 150 just because I already have a 300, and the 150 just made me smile from ear to ear. But if I was going to buy another 300, it would 100% be the new KTM, because it's just a whole new bike, 95% different bike. So as always, that's my personal experience, my personal opinion. But as always, thanks for watching Ride Safe, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.